Hello, everybody. My name is Alex Keene. I'm the division manager for Dependable, and my two associates here are Tyler Bear and Tim Wheeler. They're our Southeast sales managers. I guess, by quick show of hands, everybody, who here has heard of Dependable before? There's a couple people. Okay, so Dependable is part of the Keene family of companies. We're a diverse group of manufacturers out of Cleveland, Ohio. Dependable is a manufacturer of floor preparation products. We have an emphasis in multifamily, and we specialize in gypsum and gypsum concrete. We're one of the few manufacturers in the country that manufactures everything for multifamily on the gypsum side, from the gypsum concrete, everything to right below the floor covering. So, and today what we're going to talk about is multifamily and tile. Wood frame multifamily can be incredibly difficult to install, especially on the repair side for tile installers. And I'm sure everybody here has seen a job where you've had to go on a gypsum floor and you've looked at it and they've torn out the old tile or the old carpet and they looked at the floor and it was just beat to living hell and they're not really sure what to do. The first step in installing tile in these situations is to make sure that the substrate is fixed and prepared properly. And we can show you how to do this really easily with a single product that we're going to demo today. It's called SkimFlow LCB. SkimFlow LCB is our new fiber reinforced hybrid gypsum self-leveling underlayment. So what that means is this product is specifically designed to fix really beat up gypsum floors without having to do a lot of extra labor, without having to remove the gypsum concrete, and giving you a really hard, sturdy surface that you could put your tile directly on top of. So with that being said, we're just going to mix this product up for you. Where's the knife? Thank you. SkimFlow LCB takes 5 quarts of water, and you have to mix the product up with a high-speed drill for at least 2 minutes, up to 3 minutes.
Start drilling. You want to do the pour, or you want me to do the pour?
Yeah, I got it. SkimFlow LCB is very flowable and will go into any crack that you have on the floor. And unlike other fiber reinforced leveling underlayments, the quality characteristics of LCB are actually really strong. So it's going to flow and heal up to 20 minutes after pouring, and it's going to dry to a nice hard surface. The product will seek its own level, so you do not have to use a trowel to work it in the way you like. We're just going to help the product along here with the trowel to make sure that we're getting full coverage and to smooth the surface out a little bit. Once the product is mixed and poured, you can you're pretty much done. Smooth the surface out to the smooth as you appreciate, and then you're done. And then after the product's dry, you're gonna have a nice hard surface so you could put tile directly on top of it. A couple things to know about SkinFlow LCB. It is a hybrid gypsum product. There's cement in this product, which gives it a really strong surface, unlike a traditional gypsum surface that's really dusty. Another thing about this product is it's fiber reinforced, so if there's movement on the subfloor below the LCB, it's not going to fall apart and delaminate because the fiber is going to keep it together, which is why for gypsum surfaces that are beat up, this product is particularly useful on those substrates. Since it is a gypsum product, it is not going to have any risk of secondary etronite, which can cause debonding between traditional floor preparation products and your repair mortar. So the product can be poured up to 3 inches thick. Typical applications are going to be in the 1/2 inch to 1/4 inch range and will be dry within 24 hours for fast installation. So, and once you're primed and poured, you're done, and you can start looking at tile. And with all of that, I'm going to give this over to Tyler, who's going to talk a little bit about our uncoupling mats. The Tile Council of North America requires over a gypsum substrate that the tile installer put either a waterproofing membrane, an anti-fraction membrane, or an uncoupling membrane as a break between the tile and the gypsum. And Tyler's going to be explaining a couple of the options we have over those particular products.
Hey guys, my name's Tyler. So we have a couple different products for all different situations. So I'm sure you guys are used to a lot of different situations. Real quick. So right here we have the Key Roll 100. What is this? It's basically sound deadening. Also, you can put tile right over top of it. The MT is going to give you a higher STC ICC standard. This is typically used with high-rise condos. I'm going to give an example of like Miami, Florida. A lot of high-rise condos, they're trying to achieve that STC ICC rating. So they're going to put this right down with a modified thin set on top. Let's lay tile. So that's one product. If you guys want to check it out, I have some sample boards. You guys want to pass those around a little bit. This is another product we have. It's a rubber mat. So basically, it does almost the exact same thing. It's just a different application. We call it Step Soft. Here's another product right here. This is a Key Roll MT. So basically, all we really did was poly extrude some mat rather than having a true sheet vinyl mat for tile. So this product, this is Key Roll 300. I ripped it pretty bad when it got here. However, this is basically, this fabric right here is completely waterproof. Has a selvage edge, so that's how you tie it in when you're floating it over top of the floor. Then we also have an edge band that goes around. So it's a whole complete system. This is called Key Roll 300. So if you're doing single family, new construction, repair, remodel over wood frame, this is probably going to be your go-to. I will tell you this is going to be a lot cheaper than anything else out there because we actually manufacture it in Cleveland, Ohio. Another selling point on this for you guys is basically when you do poly extruding, it actually takes less thin set. So when you're putting the thin set over top of this, it has a little bit more bite when you're doing the install. And it's not hurting your knees at all when you're sitting on top of it. So that's just another selling point. It takes about half the thin set. It's completely waterproofed. And that's pretty much it for all of our rolled underlayments. 3 different types: multifamily, single family, and single family repair remodel. And that's pretty much who we are. We extrude plastics and make powder. Thanks, guys.
So, I guess with that being said, does anybody have any questions on gypsum repair and on coupling mats? And does anybody have any other situations they may have encountered that they may need some help with? Sir.
Is that lever the primer over gypsum floor?
Of course. So when you're going over any substrate with a self-leveling underlayment, we would always recommend a primer. We have a primer and sealer called Primer A that is specifically designed for dusty substrates like gypsum. So before you do any work, it is assumed that you have to clean and prime the floor before pouring the LCB. Good question. So, question or just raise? Oh, never mind. Sir. The SkinFlow LCB is going to be walkable regardless of depth at about 4 hours. You will get some variation depending on the ambient conditions of your subfloor and the room that you're pouring in, but you're typically going to be walkable in 3 to 4 hours.
I think another selling point on our self-levelers is you can do one pour, so you don't actually have to layer it. So if you do a 3-inch pour, you can pour it all at once. Some other companies, they want you to do layers, so we don't do that. So. Should be about it.
Well, Well, I appreciate everybody's time today, spending some time with us to talk about a couple of our products. If anybody has any other questions or would like to ask us something specifically about the LCB, we're at booth 3232 right behind the installation stage, and look forward to seeing you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.